Hi there. So today I want to do a quick video on some things that people don't know how to do, but they should. And I know this because when I mentioned a few days ago a steamer to somebody, they said, "What is a steamer?" And it was probably a 20 something, no, actually a teenager. I want to say they just graduated high school maybe a year ago. But so I realized even my mom grew very dependent on the microwave. And she was that mom that when I was a kid and microwaves first came out, she didn't want to use them because she just knew that they were going to come out and say that they cause cancer. Well, I'm not going to go there right now. What I'm going to teach you is how to use an alternative. And as you can see right now, I never heat up coffee, but this right here is me heating up coffee. I just put it in a water. I use this pot to heat up my neti pot water, and it just happened to be sitting there. So I said, I'll just heat up my coffee real quick while I do this video. I usually drink coffee before it gets cold, but today I just got busy and it just sat there and didn't get drank. So I'm heating it up so I can drink it when I get done with this. So anyway, so you want to reheat something and you don't have a microwave, or you just don't want to use a microwave because you have heard of health issues with them. So what you want to do, of course, you can use a toaster for a lot of things. I have a toaster oven that's also an air fryer, but I use that for pizza, bread, kind of things that I want to heat up. But everything else that is more of a wet content, I use a steamer. Here's a smaller steamer. Here's the bigger steamer. If I'm just going to heat up like a small amount like this, I'll just put the bowl in here and use a small steamer. I might do like a bowl of oatmeal, or I don't know. That's usually the one thing that I'll do in that small thing. Or if I just have one serving of something that's warm, like some sort of dessert, I'll put it in there. But let's say I have leftovers and there's like 3 or 4 different things I need to heat up. I'm going to use the big steamer. And so you put water under there. I usually do about 1 inch, and then you put the basket in. And then what I'll do is you can see how that fits in there. Sometimes I can fit 2 or 3, depending on the size of the bowl. And if I can't, let's say that bowl I can maybe fit one other thing. Let's say I want to put 3 or 4. What I can also do, move that in the center. I can also put a plate on top of that and then put the next thing, and I can go up with it. So I put the food in there that I want to heat up, and then I cover it. And actually, before I even have done this, I've turned it on high and started the water boiling, because essentially what's going to happen is the water's going to get hot underneath and it's going to heat up everything. It's kind of like a small oven, a small moist oven, and it will heat everything up. And I know what you're probably thinking. I don't have that kind of time. It's going to take forever. And it just doesn't. If you have time to toast something, then you have time to heat up in a steamer. And not only that, but the food tastes so much better. A microwave tends to dry out meat and things that tend to dry. And the steamer makes it almost better the second time because the moisture is there and everything is just kind of all, if you think about when you eat leftover spaghetti or lasagna, it's always better after. It's all kind of marinated together, and that's kind of what the steamer does. It makes everything taste like it's supposed to, and the things that have been able to sit and just marinate are actually better, and they're not being, I don't know, it just tastes better. So normally what I do is I'll put my stuff in there, and then I will get out, fix my drink. If I'm going to put all of that on a plate, which I may not, I may just eat it out of the bowls. I just start getting everything else ready. I clean up the kitchen. If I need to empty the dishwasher, anything that I need to do near the food, I don't go take a shower or something. It doesn't take that long to cook. Depending on how much you put in there and how much water you put in there, it may take, less than 5 minutes. So don't wander off or anything. Keep an eye on what you're doing. And the worst thing that can happen, and it has to me. I've steamed something and left it and forgot about it. It'll run out of water down below, and then you'll kind of start to smell a weird smell and know that you forgot to do something. So anyway, that's my suggestion for reheating food. It's so simple. All you gotta have is a steamer and a stove, and then little bowls, and you really don't even have to have special bowls to do it. I have a lot of little bowls just for different reasons, but you can use regular size bowls and stack them like I showed you with the plate, and that's pretty much it. If it's a big portion of something, you might have to stir it a little bit and then close it back up, but you would have to do that with the microwave anyway. You stir it midway, but this is just way healthier. And regardless of what you believe, I can't tell you how dangerous microwaves are, because really nobody knows for certain. It's just things that they just don't study, and we never really find out the truth. So it's one of those things where, to be on the safe side, but also because it just tastes better, why not do this rather than use a microwave? And aside from what it does to your food, I have done, the video on the EMFs and how far away you have to get from a microwave to be considered in a safe zone. And most people don't have that kind of room, even in their house, to where they can get far enough away from it. So, this is my suggestion. And also, like, I didn't have to microwave my coffee. I put it in the hot water. It looks like it's ready. It's steaming. But anyway, I'm going to go have my coffee now. And this is just a suggestion for those of you who want to be healthy, who want to live without a microwave. And now, instead of having that microwave on the counter, you can use a pot that you're already using to cook your other food. Which you should also, when you're cooking them originally, not just heating your food, you can use a steamer and cook your veggies, and you can cook them from fresh, or you can cook them from frozen. There's all kinds of things you can do with the steamer. So, but anyway, there's your lesson for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope y'all have a blessed day.